in beautiful Colorado this week, and we are talking about the Ruger Impact Max 22 caliber pellet rifle. We have been hunting magpies with this all week, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and how I've liked it. Let's hunt. The Ruger Impact Max is a break action 22 caliber pellet rifle. It comes with a compensator at the end, which helps reduce noise downrange. The rifle comes with a scope. I broke the original scope that it came with and have picked this one up after the fact. The scope that it comes with is fine. Of course, not the highest of quality, as I found out. It comes with the scope mount as well as scope rings, again, which should work fine for the price range of this rifle. On this rifle, you've got a finger safety here. Of course, you know your trigger, and if you're wondering what this is your safety. So before you shoot, you can click this forward with your finger before you shoot. Every time you cock the gun, this safety pops on, and so you just have to be used to popping that out of the way every time you go to shoot. The rifle comes with open sights. The rear sight is adjustable. The front sight is permanently attached. If you are looking to run open sights, these are not bad. Show you the other side. I'll show you some details of the break action here, which, as I mentioned, not a bad gun at all. The full metal scope mount. This rifle comes with what they refer to as the TNT, turbo nitrogen technology. So you're compressing nitrogen in this rifle when you break the barrel, as opposed to compressing a spring like a lot of other rifles, which has some benefits that we can talk about. It is a rifled barrel, as you would expect. So let's talk a little bit about the rifle. I've been hunting magpies with this rifle all week, and looks like we've got some visitors over here. I've been hunting magpies with this rifle all week, and it, works fine for what it is. The accuracy is, you're not shooting dimes. There's your buck right there. But you are accurate enough to be able to, say, hunt a magpie or a small bird or a small squirrel. I feel like this gun is accurate out to about 50 yards. If I'm shooting any further than that, then I am pretty inconsistent. At 100 yards, feel like I'm just shooting in the general direction, and sometimes may hit, sometimes may not. So I feel confident up to about 50 yards with this gun. Like any break action pellet rifle, a bit bulky, a bit heavy. For break action rifles, this is about average. I've had heavier and bulkier break action air rifles, and this one is not bad for what it is. I was talking about the break action nitrogen system, and so what's happening when you break this barrel, and I can show you that, you're compressing nitrogen in a chamber. And let me just see if I can show you this. And I've already cocked this. So as you compress, it's compressing the nitrogen, and then of course you put the pellet in, and then close this up. And when you do that, then when you pull the trigger, of course, the compressed nitrogen pushes a piston. On the other side of the piston is a chamber, which then pushes all that air through this barrel, pushing the pellet through, of course, if you didn't already understand that. And the nitrogen system is generally lighter than a coiled spring, as well as you'll have less recoil than you would with a spring. As far as the kind of all-up pros and cons for this rifle, this is a relatively inexpensive and reliable rifle. If you're looking for something that gets the job done, this is it. Like I said, I mean, 1,050 feet per second is plenty of knockdown to hunt any of your varmints and small game. If you've got, like I'm hunting this week, magpies or squirrels, anything like that. Anything bigger, you're going to want to either get a more powerful air rifle or ideally use an actual firearm. The cons of this is come along with the price point for this rifle. It is it's a break action rifle that's bulky. That's the same for pretty much all break action rifles in my opinion. The trigger is heavy. It is not the best trigger I've ever felt, even on an air rifle. Some air rifles you can get an adjustable trigger. I'm pretty sure you cannot do that on this one. The fit and finish of this gun is what you would expect for a air rifle in this price point, meaning it is a mass-produced gun. You're not going to be blown away by any of the details of this rifle. Again, this rifle was made to get the job done, and so I'm not sure that's what you're going for when you buy this rifle. Who should buy this gun? This is an entry-level shooter. This is if you're a entry-level shooter, you're a homeowner, you're a passive shooter, and you just need an air rifle to get the job done, to get started into shooting. This is your rifle. Who should not buy this rifle? If you're a little more advanced, you want a little more knockdown power, a little more range, or a little better fit and finish, then this is not the right rifle for you. And if you are at that more advanced level, then you should be looking into other shooting systems other than the break action compressed nitrogen. The scope that I put on this is a cheap scope that I picked up from Amazon. I'll include a link to this. It's been a good scope for a pellet rifle. It's got the illuminated reticle as well as a laser sight, which is fun to use. And I've got the windage adjustments on this, so the scope is easy to adjust. And I've noticed by having that laser sight, when I can always true up my scope if it gets accidentally changed, or if I changed on purpose, I can always remember exactly where I was. So again, not a bad scope. So this has been a good air rifle for me. It's performed as advertised, and so if you're looking for this entry-level rifle, I think you can pick this up at Walmart, or I'll include a link. But it's been a great gun. If this is what you're looking for, I would say pull the trigger. Thanks all.